Today our reading comes from 2 Kings chapter 13, verses 20 and 21. Elisha died and was buried. Now Moabite raiders used to enter the country every spring. Once, while some Israelites were burying a man, suddenly they saw a band of raiders. So they threw the man's body into Elisha's tomb. Today we have but 2 verses for reflection. They're filled with questions, with possibilities, with finality, and if we read on, even the impossible. Such are the pages of Scripture when we choose to open them, at once filled with wonder and incredulity, and at the same time so relatable in their human elements and circumstances. How many of us, after all, are acquainted with fear or danger or death? Whether the death of a beloved friend or loved one, and by the headlines that we see in the wide world today. And here comes 2 Kings, bucking up against our notions of the finality of physical death. The man jumped up, rose back to life. A dead man sprang to new life. It reminds us of Jesus and Lazarus in John 11 in the New Testament. "Lazarus, rise up," Jesus said, and out came the dead man. But here no words were spoken, only in a hurried act of disposing of a body. While raiders were on their way, this man sees newness of life. The funeral party, hurriedly disposing of their beloved friend's remains, what surprise they must have had to see him rise up again. It reminds me of a song that I love to sing called "Now the Green Blade Rises." Now the green blade rises from the buried grain, wheat that in the dark earth many days has lain. Love lives again, that with the dead has been. Love is come again, like wheat a rising grain. In the grave they laid him, love by hatred slain, thinking that he would never wake again. Laid in the earth, like grain that sleeps unseen. Love is come again, like wheat a rising green. Forth he came at Easter, like the rising grain. He that for 3 days in the grave had lain, raised from the dead, my living Lord is seen. Love is come again, like wheat a rising green. When our hearts are wintry, grieving or in pain, your touch can call us back to life again. Fields of our hearts that dead and bare have been, love is come again, like wheat a rising green. Dear friend, may the impossible not be a barrier for your belief, as you recall that ours is a God of the impossible. Only say the word, and your servant will be healed. May God speak words of hope, healing, and new life in your circumstances today. Hope where you thought there was none, healing where it was unexpected. For our hope is sure in the risen Christ, who brings life and in whom we can put our faith. Not that one, but that many might rise to newness of life, past any marauders, fears, raiders, thieves, or passing storm.